Hi, Parenting with Winnie friends. It's me, Winnie, your friend. And today on World Autism Awareness Day, I thought I'd just put out a short message. It's not going to be a long message. So just to say that every on April 2nd, the world observes World Autism Awareness Day. It's a day that is dedicated to raising awareness, increasing understanding, and promoting the acceptance of people with autism spectrum disorder. I also want to say that for many families, this day might be more than a mark on the calendar. It might be a reminder of the daily journey, unique challenges, and your unwavering love. As an educator who has worked closely with children across the spectrum, I want to offer not only insights but also comfort and encourage the parents of children with autism. You're not alone. That's the first thing we need to understand. And there is so much reason for hope. I mean, I talk this from my experience. So, to the parents, you're doing enough. Let me begin by saying this. In other words, you're doing an amazing job. Parenting a child with autism is not very easy. It often means extra appointments, the therapies, the careful planning, and learning a whole new language of support. It will feel overwhelming, you feel isolated, especially when others don't fully understand what you're navigating or going through. But let me say this, your child feels your love, they see your efforts, your presence, the patience, the advocacy you're making, it all makes a difference. Small steps are still steps forward. So be kind to yourself, is my message today. As we talk about autism, I want to talk about the power of early identification. One of the most empowering things parents and caregivers can do is to seek early identification and support. Autism affects each child differently, but early signs can often be detected before the age of 3. So if you have a little one and you're having some questions, please use these few things that I'm going to be mentioning so that you see if there is a challenge with your child. Because the earlier you see it and work on it, the better for your child. So sometimes we are going to see delayed speech or language skills, limited eye contact or facial expressions, like you're trying to talk to a child but she or he does not like see you in the eyes as you communicate. Repetitive behaviors or intense focus on specific interests, like this child only plays with one toy or in a certain place and they don't ever leave that space. Difficulty with social interaction or pretend play, like they cannot engage in play, like come up with a plot in play, engage in play with other children, offer this, take this, but they sometimes will just play by themselves. Sensory sensitiveness. It could be music, light, or maybe just generally sound, textures, and all those. If maybe people are talking, she might just begin screaming and say, oh, it's too loud, it's too loud. You know, those are sensory sensitivities. So if you notice something that makes you wonder, as a parent, trust your instincts and don't delay in denial. If there is one thing that is going to delay your child, it's denial. Early intervention can significantly improve a child's communication, social skills, and adaptive behaviors. The earlier we start, the more we can support their development, and then we can help them thrive in their life. The other challenge is labeling. Don't worry about labeling your child. Think of it as unlocking the right tools and resources. It's like a diagnosis that doesn't define them. It just opens the door to understanding the opportunities ahead. Don't feel like you're naming a child a certain thing. No, just say, what can I do? How am I unlocking the right tools and resources? You're not alone. Lean on your village. The road may feel like it's so long at times, but there is an entire community walking alongside you. Connect with other parents, connect with educators, connect with therapists, like make use of who is available and what is available. Share stories, ask questions, celebrate wins. Don't take time or thinking about your child that cannot talk or cannot play. No, celebrate the wins. She cannot talk, but is there something she's doing really well? That's it, even if it's so small. So, whether online or in your local areas, these connections can bring strength, they bring guidance, and they bring big relief. Schools and early childhood programs are also key partners. As educators, we are here to support your child's learning, to encourage their growth and nurture their confidence. Never hesitate to reach out. Don't. The best outcomes will always happen when families and educators work in hand. If your child is going to a certain school and you have these um, questions, please feel free to ask. Talk to your educator. We all I feel like they always say that the parent knows the child better. It is true. You know your child better. So talk to the educator about it. I also want to say that every child is a miracle, exactly as they are. I actually one time read something that said that if you have a child with special needs, God knew that you alone was a special parent that would love this child the way they are. Autism is not something to be healed like, oh, I'm going here and she has medication and she has healed. It is a different way of experiencing the world. Many children with autism possess extraordinary talents, very high creativity power, and unique ways of thinking. When we take the time to understand their perspective, we begin to see their beauty in their own differences. But we limit them when we are comparing them to their friends and other groups. Your child may not follow the same path as others, but they'll find their way in their time, with your support, with your love, and with your encouragement. So keep on their journey. I don't want to make this really long. So a final word of encouragement is this. If you're tired, unsure, if you're worried about the future, know that you're not alone. Keep showing up. Keep believing in your child. There's joy ahead. There are moments of connection, progress, laughter, and pride. Do not miss out on those. Celebrate them. Let them carry you through the tough times. So, Autism Awareness Day is not just about shining a light on autism. It's about celebrating the incredible strength of families like yours and the boundless potential of every child. You got this, and we're in it with you, with warmth and solidarity. From Winnie, from Parenting with Winnie, your caring early childhood educator. Thank you so much. You have a blessed day. Bye from us.